Yo, guys, let's start this episode eventually. Let's take a shot real quick.
I'm with it. I'm ready to loosen
Can
up
we
my
take a
breath.
shot during the intro? Everyone? Let's go.
Right before the intro, or during the intro? Yeah, during
It's
the
too
intro.
late, Los.
These
We in there.
millennials with their opinions and their podcasts.
Cheers.
Every
my
one of them
dude.
has podcasts nowadays.
Cyber cheers.
Hey, no one cares about your opinion, buddy. Alright?
I'm freestyling.
I'm here to tell you.
Okay.
I don't care what you
Okay.
think about love or sex,
Come on,
politics or religion,
DJ
or how you socioeconomic blah blah blah.
Boss.
Save it for someone who cares.
Hey.
Where the beat at?
Hey. Okay.
Yo, I'm just playing. I ain't about to bust a beat. I ain't about to do it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't ready for that yet. But I'm gonna come in here one day with a fire-ass run. Bar.
This is another Millennial podcast. I am another Millennial podcast host. I go by the name of Nick Teasy, aka Young Tizzer. Shout out to my boy Wizard, aka LaPod James, aka Big Homie Young Segway Son. I got a couple co-hosts in the building.
Yo. Brr. It's ACB the guy, aka AC Montana, aka Hotep AC, aka Cat God.
Yo, Los, where you at,
John,
bro?
John.
Nah, it's on you, bro.
Oh man, it's your boy DJ Wise. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Let's go. And I want to pass it to my boy Los.
And then we also got some people
Hey.
behind the phone. My bad.
No, all good. I got my own intro. Hey, calling in from Scandinavia. There's your boy Los out here. And we also got out, you know me, I'm out here being worldwide. And then we also got our guest in the building, or on the cyber call as well. We got
What
Michael
up, guys?
Z-Dog Zucker.
Michael Z-Dog, aka Azuka here. Thanks for having me, guys.
We welcome you, my good friend. I've known this guy for, 07 now? Yeah, it's been a while. 16 years.
Pretty much,
Damn.
dude. Jesus.
Oh, that's bro. You been grooming him for 16 years?
Shout out to all
And it
the
worked.
gay niggas.
Sorry.
Unnecessary.
Sorry. Just playing, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Can friends groom friends? Is there platonic grooming?
Can friends?
Is there a thing as platonic grooming?
What a question.
Yeah.
That is
Ooh.
loaded.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get
definitely
sex
loaded.
from you or anything, but I do just be using you. No, I think it's platonic grooming, bro.
I think
There's
there's such
platonic
thing.
grooming. There's definitely a thing like that. There is.
Do parents groom us while growing up?
I mean, that's supposed to be positive grooming.
Yeah, I mean, that's
true,
no,
true
you
that,
can't turn parents grooming their kids.
Okay.
Before the end of this
If you're grooming
episode,
someone, can you even call yourself a friend?
Okay.
Yeah, like if I'm not picking any bugs out of or lice out of your hair, like, can I really be called your friend?
hey, we're going to have to look up the definition of grooming before the end of this episode.
For sure.
Because a lot of times grooming just sound like investing in someone. Or like being
Taking-
with someone that... Never mind.
Okay, so
Never
wait.
mind.
So let's give our personal definition of grooming though.
I got the Google one too when
Wait,
y'all
Oh my
ready.
god!
Okay,
I
all right, let's just
I
go
don't
with
even
that.
want to
Oh, wait.
look that up.
No,
man.
wait,
I feel
okay,
like
hold on.
FBI gotta come to my house. Like,
I wanna
trying
know-
Figure out.
I want to know what all of us think it is though. Then we
Go
can read
ahead.
the meeting. Okay, so what I think it is, it's like you investing in somebody, but you trying to get out. It's for your own best interest, and you like trying to raise somebody in the way that you think or you want them to be and how you want them to act, like controlling them by means of financial gain or whatever.
What about a CEO who's grooming someone like to take over the business?
Is that the word that they use too, right? Grooming.
Yeah,
He's
that's the
grooming him
word.
to be the next person.
Wow, so it's got
Positive
it's
grooming
levels
is
to
real.
it. Okay.
So I think that grooming is putting an investment, i.e., time, money, energy, or effort, in order to get a return based off of using the means of manipulation. Like this person is completely unaware or ignorant to what it is that your true intentions are with them. Those true intentions are hidden. That's what I think grooming is.
Okay. I like your definition, John. I would probably say the same thing as you. Using someone for personal gain.
Los, you got one?
Really someone like disadvantaged though, or someone that kind of needs you.
Right.
So however you want to word that in there, but just taking advantage of your advantage over someone.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just inserting yourself in a position of advantage or putting yourself in a favorable viewpoint in front of someone that you, kind of like you worded it, want to take advantage of or invest in, like whatever nefarious shape you're thinking of. And yeah, it's I don't know. I think that's about as close to the definition I can get to.
Z-Dog, you got one? Before we read the real one?
I don't know, man. I don't think it has to be malicious. I think it's just trying to instill in someone like your knowledge or your virtues or values or whatever ethics. Like anytime you want to direct someone down a path that you choose, I think that's what it is. Like that's what grooming is.
Wow.
I don't think it necessarily.
I guess I've only ever really heard it like in a negative way.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
I've only heard of
we
it in like
definitely
a negative way.
In a negative way.
But when you put it like that, it makes more sense. That's why your parents can groom you or somebody else can get groomed for a job or something like that. So let's see what the internet said.
Well said, Zucker.
Yeah, absolutely. Applause.
By the way, Zucker, no one knows what ethnicity you are, so you're free reign with anything you want.
Except I know.
All right, so the definition.
Why don't you say?
Go ahead.
Shout out to all my gay niggas.
So the definition of grooming is the practice of preparing or training someone for a particular purpose or activity.
Wow,
Z-Dog, did you look that up beforehand?
I know, right, bro? Because just like
he's just related to the person who wrote the thesaurus.
So
wow,
it's a couple more definitions.
Okay.
This one is kind of along the lines of what we was on. The action of attempting to form a relationship with a child or young person with the intention of sexually insulting them or inducting them to commit a legal act such as selling drugs or joining a terrorist organization.
What?
Makes sense.
Whoa.
That's grooming to extreme. We trying to groom kids.
Like gang members in the streets be grooming kids out there too.
Oh, yeah.
And like
Definitely.
Wow.
Or
it's levels to
so
this
it
shit.
goes way deeper than like that the surface level that we were thinking of.
Right, and I thought we had it bad.
And I can even see this happening with external family members. Like it's so many uncles who done pulled the young men of the family into the gang life shit. You know what I'm saying? The daddy probably gone and they like, yo, you gotta be the man of the house and this is how you be a man, by being violent or being this or being that.
That only happened on Lifetime movies.
Nah, that be happening.
I'm just playing.
That was funny. That's real life though.
No, it definitely is real life. It definitely is, man. And you know,
What was that, Zucker?
Oh,
What was that, Zucker?
I said I was groomed by Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh Lord.
he said he was framed.
Groomed.
Groomed by Malibu. Oh snap! Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's the media groomer?
You just gave away your ethnicity.
Malibu most wanted. Oh snap!
Everything is grooming.
Jonathan got shit on me. Okay, I'm done.
Man,
I got gay cast. Okay. We're done.
So how's everybody doing?
Oh shit! Oh yeah, we're starting the episode, huh?
Oh yeah.
The episode has begun.
The episode started 42 minutes ago.
Hey, let me start off by saying I'm doing well virtually, but physically, I think I'm coming back from the depths of being a little bit sick. So I am just happy to be able to talk to you guys without so much as coughing too much. How are you guys? Especially you, TZ, since no one ever asks you, typically because no one cares.
I'm well. The cocoa is real out here, though. Still out here.
It ain't cocoa. It ain't cocoa.
Right, that's why he on this virtual shit. You quarantining, bro. You on that quarantine, bro. Nah,
It ain't
man.
cocoa.
Let's kill the rumors out there right now. No, but yeah.
Damn, people getting regular sick again?
Right.
I thought that shit went out of style when coronavirus came around.
Nah, regular sick is that premium sick now, bro.
You either got coronavirus or the flu.
Okay.
But nah, y'all been seeing the damn air advisories.
Oh shit, yeah, no. I'm glad that we're living this out,
down
though.
here.
Because of Canada?
Yeah.
Yep.
But they gave us a fucking orange. That's like real close to red.
Oh, okay. Got you. For the air.
What do you mean they gave us an orange?
For the air
That
quality.
was the advisory.
Yeah.
Like
So was
orange
red-
skies or
What's red?
Like
It's
it's
color.
on a color scale.
Yeah, it's
red
color
is the
coded.
top.
And we was in the orange.
And we was in the orange.
Yeah.
so what does that mean?
I don't know the I did hear that the air quality was poor though, but
Yeah.
I mean I was still breathing fine. So what does that actually mean?
We all about to get asthma in 10 years?
I mean, it's possible.
Oh my god.
You or anyone you know was outside without a mask. 2023.
Call this number, okay? Who we gonna sue?
I mean,
You may have caught asbestos from the air.
Oh my god.
I would love to be part of a class action lawsuit.
I actually
By the way.
I actually recently I got like $50 back from one.
Stop lying.
I swear to God, from TurboTax.
Damn.
what
I swear.
TurboTax did.
They gave me $30. I don't know. Oh, so what they did was they was saying that they could do free filings, but niggas was still paying for it. Like me. Like it was false advertisement. For real.
That's what's up.
I got a class action lawsuit for like $30.
I be getting stuff in my email and I be wanting to follow through with it, but I be like, I don't really got the time to follow.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think when it's
yeah,
something
I'm
like
down for you,
that.
too.
But I don't think you follow up with it. Like I never followed up with anything, and they just sent me a check.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I wish it was for like $300.
I was talking about some fly shit, like some real money.
I don't know, but
I guess I've been a part of a class action lawsuit with Bank of America when they were overdrafting or charging too many fees for overdrafting.
Yep.
I think I got like $50 or something. They just randomly sent me because I randomly said, "Oh yeah, I will join in on this." Hell yeah.
Word.
But
Yeah, I definitely should have got a lot of money from that.
I guess they go.
They used to get my ass.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got that one. Who was they giving it to?
That was a long time ago, like 2011, 2012.
I think I remember that. I probably did get something back from it though. Probably.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a scam.
Man, y'all know who need to
Speaking of
give
getting
some
paid.
shit back? Motherfucking insurance companies.
Oh my God, that's
If
got to
you
be the
go
biggest
through-
fucking scam.
Bruh, if you go through 6 months, I don't need y'all. I just pay y'all every month. Y'all should give me something back.
Something back for not getting in a motherfucking accident.
That's all I'm
That
saying.
is a motherfucking scam. But and accidents cost a lot of money and all that stuff. So I guess I kind of get it, because if it does happen,
I don't get it. Take something.
but it is a
off.
scam. Like it shouldn't be as expensive as it is. And
'Cause
your
you
zip
supposed to go
code,
10, 12, 15 years without no accidents.
but your zip code also predetermines how much you gonna pay. Just because your zip code might say that the crimes is high, so you're gonna end up paying more. So shit like that is crazy to me.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just crimes; it's the amount of accidents. The insurance game is in short, it's a law of numbers. So they get more accurate depending on how much more data they have. So if they get proven that there's more accidents in a certain area, that's how they calculate their rates.
You must work for insurance, because that sounds like what the goddamn people told me when I talked to them about that.
Yeah, I'm an insurance underwriter.
Okay. Word up. That's why your job be stressful. I know you be stressing out because I know people be calling out their cars and stuff. But hey, that ain't nothing to play with. But I do still think it's a scam.
I'm out of that whole customer service, brother. I'm on the back end now. I talk to agents only.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's dope.
Don't put me down like that.
Right, because you done did your hard work, your blood, sweat, and tears, man. Wow. That's dope, man.
Whoa. Actually, a little cursing, but no tears. But yeah.
I probably cried at every job that I've, serious job that I've had. I probably had a day where I cried. Nobody else does that.
What? Every job that you done had?
Yes.
I definitely done had some mental breakdowns at a couple jobs.
Why do you think that's funny?
Because you asking around like that shit normal.
It's not.
I don't think so, bro.
My jobs are intense.
You ain't never cried at your job, TZ?
Have I ever cried at my last job?
And you was there for a minute.
Right. I don't think so. They definitely did some foul shit, don't get me wrong, but
now,
life has been hard.
Of the job?
It wasn't really because of the job.
Came in there and just melted down because of life.
Okay.
I don't think I've done that.
It was like
I saved my tears for at home.
Oh, well. Okay, so but does that mean you have never cried because of a job?
No, I've never.
Now, is it the job or is it the job failing to pay properly, causing life problems?
No, it was because of the job and the stressful environment where it was
the
people, or me just kind of like wanting to do a good job and feeling so frustrated that I wasn't able to do, or you know what I'm saying, do the job that I'm supposed to do. So like I used to work at Devro.
You cried because of your performance, not because of some shit that the job was doing to you. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't help him the way that I should have. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I mean,
take it all back when you hear his story.
It was a lot, and it was. I had I had to ask people for help. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like it was just so much, and I wasn't able to keep up with the demand of what was going on. And so I just kind of felt overwhelmed and frustrated because I wanted to do a good job without having to depend on the people. And because I know everybody got their own job to do, and I don't want to be like a burden on nobody. And so that's what kind of frustrated me, and I did let off a few tears. But I was good after that. But the other job, when I was working at Denver, when I used to work with kids who had mental behavior problems and stuff like that, I cried.
That was going to be my next question. Is your job high stakes at all? Because I suppose if you're dealing with underprivileged people, people who can't take care of themselves or have been traumatized, things like that, okay, you could cry at those jobs. That's just as hard.
Thank you.
I don't have real ass jobs like that. You know what I mean? I've been a waiter and shit in a valet.
It was intense, but once I get that first cry out the way, I'm straight. That first cry, I'm good after that.
Man, I done had to deal with people. I done had to deal with horrible people at damn near every job.
Yeah,
I done been at. So I done cried. Sometimes it been because, I ain't never cried because the job has been hard. It's always been the conflict has been mismanaged or the resources have been mismanaged. Mm-hmm. I don't like this environment. This is uncomfortable. This is dumb. This job could be better done like this. Y'all bullshitting. Let me go cry my little tears.
And on that note, happy Independence Day to everybody.
Random as fuck.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I'm really trying to think because I've been at my job for a long time. I never had to slide to the bathroom and just cry one out. Have y'all people on the phone? Have y'all cried at work before?
Not because of a job. Because of work, yeah.
Nah, I don't think I have.
Shout out to you, Z, man. That's what I'm talking about. Speak on it, real nigga, stand up.
What made seriously? No, I was working at a company where they kept telling me they were gonna hire we'll hire support for you, we'll help you because I was managing projects. I do construction project management.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
So like I had projects for Apple, multiple, and I had to like, you know, renovate shit for them and whatever. And the people in my company, like, they gave me the help to actually do stuff in like the field, but like all the office work I had to do myself. I didn't have any help. So like I was doing everything. Like I was doing basically 4 people's roles.
Wow. Yeah, that
and
was
one getting paid like, you know, peanuts.
That's what I'm saying. Mismanagement of people and resources. That be what make you want to leave the job.
Yeah.
It's never that the job is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I could do this shit with my eyes closed, but god damn it, give me the fucking help that I need to make this shit successful. To meet y'all bottom line.
So besides I guess letting them know what's wrong and then going off and I guess how did you handle the situation, Zucker, I guess, versus the other half of our pod?
Mm-hmm.
So I basically threatened to leave and told them that they needed to hire someone and that I wanted to be involved in the hiring process. And so like I was actually interviewing people because I'm like, I need to be able to find someone who can help me like day one. Like I don't have time to train anybody. And so like we did hell interviews and we didn't end up hiring anyone. So they ended up finally giving me some help from, you know, like people we already had on staff. But like ultimately I just got through it because the project's wrapped up and then I didn't have like, I had a lull in my work, so I didn't feel the stress as much. And then I immediately started looking for another job.
Word. And then you saying like Apple, like that's gotta be like a high like a high profile client, you know what I'm saying? So I can imagine like that alone would have definitely intensified the pressure, at least for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the type of worker I am, like, I'm going to always want to do a good job. You know what I'm saying? And I just cannot do a bad job. Like, I can't. And so it's important for me to do a good job and to make sure I'm always doing what I'm supposed to do, because I don't like nobody coming to me about nothing about my performance or anything about that. I make sure that you can't tell me nothing about what I do. So that's what frustrates me a lot with jobs. Until
hey, John.
I get it.
I do want to say about that, like, I think that might be a flawed way of thought. And I say this out of love, but I've been catching myself say this a lot more recently. So the moment you think you're perfect is the moment you are flawed. And so, like, what if you approach it with the attitude that you don't want to be told anything, then you are opening yourself to feeling frustrated, because like what is the perfection that you're searching for? And if you're there, then you're already closing your mind off to improvement. And so I don't know, I feel like that could be an adjustment that you can consider, just because, like, you know, if hearing that from you just kind of
I hope you brought an umbrella.
Yeah, for sure.
This rain cold hard facts up in here.
I guess that leads to another thing that we wanted to talk about is just, you know, like, if your friends aren't challenging you, then what are we here for?
Nah, you absolutely right though. And I know, and I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I don't strive for perfection, but I know I'm not perfect, and I know I am flawed, and that's why I don't mind asking for help. Like when I'm having feel like make crucial decisions at work, that's when I go to my manager and I'm like, okay, so this is what's going on. How do you think I should handle it out? You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely open for help and for criticism. I ask for help all the time, but I just want to make sure I get what I'm doing is done correctly. So if I have to ask for help because I'm not sure about something, then I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah.
How do you handle it when people, when you don't ask for help and people kind of like, for lack of a better word, force it upon you? I don't want to say micromanage, because I was thinking more from like a friend level. It could be a manager who like micromanage you, but as a friend, I see you doing some shit wrong you don't know, and I just tell you, nigga, that's wrong.
I'm open. No, I'm open to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing it wrong, show me how you doing it. Let me see how it works, and if it's the right way to do it, or if I like it, then I'm definitely gonna adopt the way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm not.
So we kind of talked about this on a previous episode. So it's like, if I remember correctly, it's like they have to say it to you in a certain way. Like they have to have some sort of tact that's designed towards, John. Like, yeah. So if it's not presented, if it's not presented to you in a way that you like, are you gonna be accepting of it still?
That's true. No, I'm not going to be accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? Because don't come at me about my shit when your shit stink. Like your shit, if you coming to me and you gonna correct me on something, your shit better be A1. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just I'm just kidding. No, but for real though, like make sure your shit on point. Like you don't come to me if you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, then I'm not gonna really take in what you saying, and that's real.
No, I struggle with that.
Okay, but what if like this is your homie? They are consistent fuck ups because of whatever they were raised this way, but you love them, and you are just shitty at talking to them. Like, cause like my family be telling me like whenever I try to tell them about themselves, like I'll be a little harsh about it. So it's just like,
Lowe's, you're the brutally honest family member?
Typically, yeah.
Damn.
Bro, yes he is. He asks all the hard questions, my dude. Like, all the hard questions that really make you think like, damn, am I like
okay.
But go ahead, man.
I'm just saying, it's just like because sometimes I want to tell my friends about themselves, and so it's just like I force myself in that uncomfortable position of telling my friend about themselves, and sometimes they just don't listen still. But at the same time, it's just like I have to worry about how they feel about what they say, and like I have to try to be tactful. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't. I'm tired of it. I don't really want to be tactful.
No, but all that stuff is important.
I sound like a dickhead.
No, yeah, because all this stuff is important, because if that's your friend and you're going to want to show them respect, and if you're not going to be respectful when you're trying to tell somebody about themselves, whether it's the hard truth or not, you still have to be presentable and be respectful of your friend, their feelings, and you got to take an account for how they're going to feel with what you said, because nobody likes to be corrected or
That's like a two-way street, bro. Because like I'm already putting myself in an uncomfortable position by telling you. 1, 2, if I don't tell you, I'm gonna be uncomfortable because there's something wrong going on, obviously, and I'm not just gonna stand by it. And then like it's I don't know. It's just
be polite.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but it's just like I don't need to be polite to my friends all the time. I don't always need to be. Yeah, what's up?
Put me on blast right now. Do it. Tell me what you want to tell me.
What do I want to tell you?
I didn't expect that to be next.
Without holding back.
Without holding back, something that I want to tell Zucker. Shit.
Bro, Zucker over there managing big projects with Apple and stuff. He can't tell him nothing. That's how I feel about it at this point. Now, be nice to your future wife, and have good kids and raise them right in the way that the child should go, so that when they grow old, they never forget the words of their parents. Something how that Bible verse go.
Wow. Wow.
That's what we have for you, Z. Do you have any kids, man? Happy belated Father's Day.
No, I don't. Carlos, you don't have to do it if you don't want. I just thought I'd offer.
No, I don't. I love to. Like I'm saying, I welcome myself in awkward situations all the time. But it's just like I'm really racking my head over like something I could tell you that
I was trying to think of something too. I wanted to think of something since he's offering it, but honestly, Z-Dog is such a cool guy, man. Like I couldn't even think of any old shit. You know what I mean? Like even before you moved to California, like what have I always wanted to tell him?
Oh man, Cali's beautiful.
He's white. Gotta remind him.
I mean, at the same time, Los, I just feel like we have to start really going through the questions. Okay, do this person needs to hear this? Do this person needs to hear this now? Do this person needs to hear this now by me? You know what I'm saying?
Those are some good questions.
If that's not yes to all of those questions, then you have to like reevaluate how you're going to present whatever this issue is to them.
I like that.
Yes, I think so too.
I don't think it needs to be to that extreme though, because at a certain point, it's just maybe it does, because the way you're presenting it might still cover what I'm saying, but it's just like that person themselves might not know that they need to hear what you're telling them.
It's not about what they know; it's about what you know. You know you have something that you need to say. Do this person need to hear this? All right, boom. Obviously, that's a yes for you. They need to know this. But do they need to know this right now? Is this the ideal time to tell them? Can they be receptive to hearing this right now? All right, boom. If your yes checks off that, then you have to go and follow through with, do they need to hear this from me? I might not be the person that's going to help them be receptive to this message. And regardless of that, if I really want them to receive the message, it's not like, oh, I just have to get it off my chest. I just have to say it. And they're not going to understand it. And then that's going to put walls and stuff between you and that person. When, you know what I'm saying, that might not be the message that you have to deliver.
I honestly feel like if you are saying you want to do it without the politeness, then I feel like you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself, and that's being selfish.
No, I think you guys are perceiving what I'm saying like it's, I guess I may have presented it that way, but I'm not jumping straight into, dude, you're a fucking fuck up, like fix yourself. I'm not jumping straight into that every time. Like I'm only getting to that point because I've already gone through A, B, and C with you, and it's just like at a certain, and then at the same time, depending on who who I'm talking about or who I'm talking to, like let's say you guys are talking to me. You don't have to be that kind of nice person about it. Like, and it might not need to get as deep as, do I need to hear it? Like for me personally, if you want to tell me and I don't need to hear it, I'm still receptive to it. That's a difference between how we accept criticism. Like,
Carlos, can I stop you for just a second?
Go ahead.
So I think the difference here is, and Ace is really crushed to it with her response. You need to set the expectation of when you're actually going to share the information. Like, the delivery is so important. Like, honestly, what you really should do is say, like, if your friend does something and you want to let them know what they've done, like, and just, make them more aware of how their action affects whatever the situation is. Like, you have to go into and say, like, hey, I just want to stop you for a second. And like, are you open to, talking about your actions? Or like, you have to preface it before you just jump in. You have to get the permission that they are in the mindset to receive the information. If you just start saying it, saying whatever you want, whatever, it may be important, it may not, but at the end of the day, if it's just going in one ear and out the other, it's not going to land. So like you really need to preface the conversation and make sure they're engaged before you bring up the topic.
Makes a lot of sense.
And then they'll be more receptive, and then you'll actually get the result of what you want, which is to make them more aware of what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's funny how when you bring it up like that, it makes me think of like dog training, and that makes so much sense to me.
Wow, dog training.
Dang, you thinking your friends is dogs?
Right, like what? Anyways, though, Z, man, yo, man, that was perfect.
I appreciate all of you for twisting my words, but yes.
Yeah, no, Z, that was perfect, man. You know,
that way, yes.
Lucky we love
your future wife got her a good one, man. You know, I like you, man. Thanks for being here today. You're excellent, bro.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
Hey, Los, I had a question.
I watch y'all every week.
Word, that's
Appreciate
so
the
dope.
love.
Thanks, Z-Dog. We appreciate that.
For sure.
So, Los, I had a question for you. You said you don't think it always has to be about, does this person need to hear it? Am I the person for it? Is this the time? You know, you're always open to it being no to one of those questions and you still want to hear it. Is that accurate? That's what you said?
Yeah, I mean, because like
wait.
for
I
me,
just
like
wait before you. I just wanted to.
Okay, go ahead.
So my question is that how you approach other people as well? Like you may be open to it, but do you also think like if you say no to one of those questions when you want to say something, do you still say it, or do you think it would be better for you to wait, or do you wait? I guess.
No, because I mean, like, I think I still wait because, like I was telling Ace, like, I still go through A, B, and C. I'm only going through this harsh version right now because I already went through A, B, and C with you. Like, I'm not jumping straight into being a dickhead from the get-go. And then, like, yeah, I mean, like, in terms of, like, one of those being okay with being no, it's just because like I said earlier, I might not know what I don't know what I don't know.
And I'm curious why the difference, like you're more open to hearing things that may not need to be from that person at that time for whatever reason, but you're less willing to say it. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just curious why the difference.
Yeah. Because I am more caring than malicious in general, and then in terms of like if I'm trying to say something, like just use John and Ace as an example. If I'm trying to say something to them, I'm not gonna be as harsh as I can, or things like that. Like I'm gonna consider everything we've all talked about almost for the rest of my life. If I don't, I forgot. My bad, guys. But I'm gonna consider everything you guys have said whenever something needs to be said to you guys. You best believe that. But if when it comes to the opposite roles, I hope you guys understand that. Like I'm a little bit more open to it, even if it doesn't need to come from you. Or even if like one of those other prior questions have also been answered to no, like because I'm not. This isn't a train of thought that I impose on anyone, but I want to be more. I don't know what I don't know. I guess is what I said prior, but like teach me, because like. I don't want to be ignorant, and if I'm being ignorant, I probably don't know that I'm being ignorant.
Yeah, you got to be in the ignorant space to learn, though. So I don't know if you be in that space, but I want to know how this segue, how we can segue into that question, though. Like, do we think that you got the juice, like being a good friend, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
the question was
like the third one from the top?
I actually don't know what you're trying to say.
We're not real friends if I don't make fun of you.
Oh,
or is that equal to if I don't challenge you, I don't love you?
Okay.
So, can I answer that first?
Go for it.
I just feel like again, this all comes down to a certain I feel like you can't be my friend if you don't go through those 3 questions before you address anything with me. I feel like you can't love me, because if you really loved me and you really knew me enough to love me, you would know how sensitive I am. That doesn't mean that you don't, try to correct me or anything like that. It just means that you're mindful and considerate when you do it. You not out here attempting to hurt me or break me down as a person.
Yeah, I think like as me, I value my friendships and my relationships, like family relationships and everything like that. And so for me, like if anybody on the street was just to say something about me, I wouldn't care about it. Like I could just shake it off. But when it comes from somebody who I feel like I love and I care about, that's when it's just a problem for me, because I don't want them to see me in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to think of what you said, because but it kind of lost me. The 3 questions though, what are they again?
Do this person needs to hear this?
Uh-huh.
Do this person needs to hear this now? And do this person needs to hear this now by me?
Okay. So I think I used to think of those questions often, and it will lead me not to say a lot of things. But one, I started thinking about maybe I need to say this for me. And I heard you mention earlier, like that makes it a selfish thing. And maybe. But I definitely think I've learned, at least, I need to make room for those things that I need to say just for me. You know what I mean? And if I'm going to have a positive relationship with this person, I need to say it.
Yeah.
And honestly, while I do subscribe to those 3 questions, I've honestly also come to the conclusion that I don't always know if I need to say this now or if they need to hear it from me, but I got a feeling it needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I think I want to say this.
I think it's cool for you to rely on your intuition, and when you get that gut feeling of something that needs to be said, you know what I'm saying? And those are good times to say it. But at that point, it's about your delivery when you say it. You know what I'm saying? That got to be taken into account, depending on what it is. Like I do think there's levels to this. Go ahead.
I actually just had this happen to me not too long ago. Where a friend of mine was doing something, and I knew I had to tell him how I felt about it. Like it was something that was it could potentially be like friendship ending behavior.
Right.
And it was just like, it was crossing one of my boundaries. And so I was like, look, dude, I don't want to do it right now, but I need to tell you that we need to talk. There's some things that I need to, I need to let you know how, like, I'm feeling about, some of the actions you've been making lately, and how it affects, like, our friendship. And then I gave myself some time to, like, really get my thoughts together, because, again, it could be friendship ending. And then I compiled my notes, and then we, like, blocked out, like, an hour and a half to just sit there and hash it out.
Wow.
And we had, like, a really deep conversation, because I set the expectation, which is what I was trying to tell Carlos. Like, I told him I needed to address something, that there was a problem, but I wanted to make sure that, and to Ace's point, now is not the time. It needed to come from me, but not at this time. And so that's how I went into it, and we're still good friends.
That's
so,
what I was gonna ask.
I think it was really powerful.
That's awesome, man. But that's what I was gonna say too, because it's like, at what point do you draw that line to where it's like, okay, I do need to address this person. This is something that I don't like. And where is it? Or is it just like, I'm not finna try to change this person. Like, I already see what type of person this person is. I can't be around them. What are the lines that crosses that? Is it like the times of the length of time that you've known that person, or what?
So I think I have a kind of an example, right? So, like, my mama used to always wake us up yelling. And I'd be so mad because Why is you starting my day off like this? Do we need to be woken up? Yes. Do we need to be woken up at this time? Yes. But like this, no. You setting the precedent for the rest of my day. And then that goes from this one day that you first decided to do this to the many years after that you consistently wake me up. And now, you know, who knows what kind of issues that has triggered based off of that. And so now when I get woken up, that's very triggering for me. If I get woken up and I don't have to be, if I got like 5 or 10 minutes before my alarm goes off, because I done learned to rely on myself. I don't need you to wake me up. Mm-hmm. But because of I'm getting woken up, that's bothering me. That's triggering for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But as my friend or as my partner, I would expect you to understand that and respect it. Don't just be like, well, I still got to wake up, so, you know, da-da-da-da. Like, we got to find a compromise somewhere in this situation. That's all I mean by if you fuck with me for real. If you my real friend, these are the things that you would consider. Now, granted, you didn't cause my trauma with waking up, right? But this is a very real thing that I still continuously have to deal with. So you're not going to add to my trauma if you really love me. That's all I feel.
Yeah, but and then like going back to this question though, like I joke around a lot with like my friends, and I like my people, my coworkers at work. I love them to death, but I be shit talking to a lot of them, and I feel like they love me for it. I mean, I love them for it, especially when they give it right back. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like those type of friendships are fun, and I think that is what I'm like. If I don't fuck with you like that, then I'm not your friend for real. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, do you talk shit to your real friends or just like your?
Now I was gonna say I'm a little bit different with that. Like my thing is I might be like, oh yo, bean head ass or something like that, right? But I'm not gonna insult you with something that I know really hurts you.
Yeah, I would never do that. I'm not gonna do that. And with everybody, I feel like it's different too, because I only do it to the people who I think can really like handle it or can go there with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be attacking anybody or really making fun of their appearance or how they look or anything like that. But I might make fun of something like they might say. Like I got one country girl I be working with, she'd be like, thank you on the phones and stuff. So, you know, stuff like that. And it'd be funny. But it's funny to her too. Like I would never make it be funny or pick on somebody in a way that it would make them feel bad about themselves. Definitely not that type of person.
So like the 2 coworkers that I got, the 2 guys or whatever like that, they ass be roasting each other all day.
I think a lot of men do that.
Right, and that's cool, but don't come at me with that shit. I'm not the one.
You don't pull out the gun. Don't shoot him, baby.
Now, at the same time, you know, like, if one of them, he'll be like, oh, dang, man, that Mexican food still dancing in my stomach. And I might be like, oh, shitty booty ass or something like that, you know, like, but it's never anything where you can really be offended by it.
Right.
I just feel like I try not to cross that line.
Yeah. Especially as a manager.
That's not what I was thinking of when I was at least thinking of that. Like making fun of a friend to challenge them. I think it has to be about something real. It doesn't have to be like an insult, but I think.
How are you making fun of somebody to challenge them? Please give me an example. Because I think that was like 2 different sentences. It was 2 different questions.
The way that I was thinking of it is, gosh, I wish I don't have my phone, so I can't think. I don't have the exact wording in front of me. But if I don't make fun of you, I don't love you equals I only challenge those I care about or something like that. We're not real friends if I don't make fun of you. I don't challenge you. I don't love you. I think those 2 are equal things. And so, for example, see, I don't want to start making fun of people to prove my point. But like, if someone said to me, for example, like, they know I'm trying to bulk up and they made a bunch of skinny jokes or something. Or
okay.
they know that I'm trying to dress better and I'm dressing down every time they see me and they start making fun of my clothes or something.
Right.
And again, I think it's a big part of what you tell me you're trying to do. I don't see you doing that. And so I'm making fun of you to kind of like push you toward it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like right now I'm trying to lose weight, but earlier today I just had some pizza. So if you call me fat or fat ass, I'm gonna get offended. Please don't do that.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, and to your earlier point, you got to know the friend. I probably wouldn't go that hard at you, but I would say something like, "Oh, you having another slice?"
And you know what? Listen, and that's like how we be going back and forth with my coworkers, because it was this old lady and she used to tell me, she told me one time, she was like, you need to learn to push back from the table. Hold the fuck up. Like, she really about to push one of my buttons. I ain't even gonna flex. But I love her to death. I love her to death.
Daddy just told me that yesterday.
For real? Oh my God. Do not tell me that. Like, I know what I need to do, okay? Listen, don't challenge me. I do not accept this challenge.
But at the same time, too, like, these off the side of the street motherfuckers, nigga, tell me to push away if you want to. I'm gonna push away from my hip, nigga.
I just don't think everything needs to be a super deep ass conversation. Like, John, I seen that you ate that extra slice of pizza. I know that you said you're trying to do this and that, and I don't think that's gonna really help. Like, nigga, it ain't that serious. Nigga, what you eating all this pizza for? Go get your ass a salad.
Bro, you need to get that delivery right, bro.
Nigga, is we homies or no?
But you said,
No, I'm
like you said, you're not coming at him.
Like
Bruh,
okay, in
I'm a
this
homies.
case, he the person that told you guys that. But then who is? Who would be the person that you're looking for to tell you something like that?
My doctor.
Obviously not Teasy.
He know
Your
it.
doctor?
No, he know his own issues. We not looking for Teasy to say, yo, nigga, you need to back away from the table.
Bitch.
We not looking for you to say that.
Or maybe
okay,
I can say that to you because you can say bitch back to me. Get your shit out. But,
Yeah, okay.
All right, you know why I said it, right? All right, cool. We friends.
All right. I'm with it though. I'm with it. You can challenge me, bro. You right though, but that's the shit that needs to be
You guys
said.
make it seem like we're trying to put you down, but like
No, nigga, just don't be no asshole off rip. That's all.
It's really because I care about
We're not trying to be assholes either. It's just
For sure.
like we friends. I thought we could talk.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Nick's just gonna walk by and make a pig noise, like a snort, and then walk away.
Oh God, no.
Z, you should have seen my face, bro. My shit just dropped. Oink, oink. Oh my God, where is the drop?
By the way, we have these shots in our cups for a long time. We got any shot clocks, Lucifer?
Yes.
Wait, y'all guys didn't take these yet?
Yeah, I took mine.
We take multiples on this show.
This
Yours is empty.
Yeah.
Aces is still pretty full.
I just poured it. That's
I
your
filled
third
it
one.
up.
That's a goddamn lie.
That's your third
No,
one.
when he filled it up, I only sipped one time after that.
Right.
But I wanted him to fill it up for a reason.
Multiples. Yeah. Yeah. Can you pass me that
I took
and run me that shot clock? All in front of the camera, bro.
My bad. I at least put the.
The sign is on this way.
Hey, before we get into the shot clock, John,
Yes, sir.
how are you? How are you enjoying One Piece?
Bro, you know what I wanted to talk about. I love One Piece, man. I mean, it's dope, but I don't think it's better than Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna just say that. How do you feel about that?
That Dragon Ball Z was TZ's favorite anime going into One Piece.
Yeah, I think you're too early to say that.
Are you kidding me? It can't get better than Dragon Ball Z, bro.
I don't know where you are, but you ain't put in
Episode
enough
118?
time. Yeah, you ain't put in enough time to really know.
I'm on episode 118.
What's
I
happening?
watched episode 1.
That's good.
Shout out. Right now they in
Nice.
Alabama.
Every journey starts with a single step.
They in Alabasta, fighting Crocodile. I'm still trying to figure out what the fudge happened to Luffy. Cause Crocodile beat his ass and he talking about he need meat. I need meat.
When he did he knock him off the castle or something?
Episode 4.
No, I ain't got that far. Huh? You say what?
Somebody
He said spoilers. He's only on episode 4.
Oh,
I'm on episode 2.
my bad. Who's on episode 4? Z? or Ace?
Yeah.
Oh, Z, you on episode 4?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh, okay, for sure, man. Yeah, he definitely put me on, man. Let me watch my spoilers, but I really love the community that goes on, and how it pretty much amplifies how it's just like when I think of it takes a village to raise a child. It's just like when everybody's working together and they all are doing a part, like everybody has a specific role to play, and that is what makes them unbeatable or unstoppable and formidable. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of stuff that I appreciate and I like. But yeah, it's a dope though. I'll definitely be laughing. I'll be chuckling a lot. So it's cool. I'm here. I'm with it. Like, I want a shirt.
How often do you catch yourself watching it?
To sleep, when I wake up, while I'm on my way to work.
On your way to work?
Yeah, bro. You don't put your phone in your dashboard.
I do not. My girl does that.
Yeah,
but
I'll be watching One Piece on the way to work, on the way home from work.
You guys are bad.
Yeah, I like to binge watch stuff though. So the fact that I can on Netflix and it's just like run back to back, it was kind of hard to break away. You know, do my responsibilities. You know, my extracurricular activities for DJing and stuff like that. But I definitely make time for it.
I guess at the speed that you're going, I think I'm definitely gonna probably ask you either every episode or every other episode how are you liking it.
For sure, man. I haven't cried yet. I'm waiting on it.
You'll say it's better than Dragon Ball Z by the end of the summer. At the pace you're going, give it 2 months.
It can't be better than Dragon Ball Z, bro.
By Memorial Day, you're gonna be singing a different tune.
All right. What we got on the shot clock?
All right.
Oh, Los had one, but he just wanted to ask you about OP.
Are you guys ready?
Hold on. I just want to say we need to hurry up and get that damn bingo board. I definitely just yawned like 5 times.
And I'm definitely gonna add freestyle or any type of music to it. Joseph O hit us with the pump fake earlier, but I see y'all really got the urge.
Yeah, man. I might drop a bar right now, yo. Nigga, ask me how, yo. I'm just talking shit.
All right, shot clock.
All right, guys. So if you want to answer this, you got to drink. When you're looking for a partner, you rank these 5. You don't do this. I'm asking you to. Rank these 5. Finance, intelligence, appearance, personality, sex.
Impossible. I cannot rate those 5s. All of those 5s are equal. They all 5s. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Those are.
Did you drink?
Yeah, you got to drink first, homie.
No, I didn't drink. I'm not going first.
That means you gotta take a penalty shot, and you gotta give a different answer.
Damn,
that is some low shit right there, bro. Some virtual low shit.
Can you say the 5 again?
Yes, we have finance, intelligence, appearance, personality, sex.
I'll answer, and I'll take my shot. Okay. First for me is personality. I'm big on companionship. I feel like if I'm gonna be with you forever, I like really gotta enjoy your company, because I feel like that's what a lot of a relationship is, us just sitting around doing things together. So that's number 1 for me. Number 2, I would go with sex, because if you want me to like have sex with only you, you gotta keep me interested. So I gotta enjoy that. That is very important. Number 3 for me, I'm kind of tied between intelligence and appearance. I probably would go with appearance, honestly, because if you got personality, you ain't really got to be smart. So yeah, I'm gonna go with appearance for 3, intelligence for 4, and finance for me is a big low number 5. But it is important. Like, I don't want no broke ass bitch, because you know what I mean, I'm trying to build a good life here, and I ain't trying to do it by myself. So It is important, but it is a distant 5 out of those 5. It is a distant 5th out of those 5.
Okay.
Final answer.
All right, that was dope. You want to go?
I'll take my shot.
I can. Okay, go ahead. Let me hear what you got.
All right.
You better have taken a shot for real too.
The nigga just did the sound effect.
Right, he did, right?
That's a mess of a big shot. Hold on, man. Let me grimace once in a while.
Y'all trying to do the grimace TikTok challenge?
Nah, I'm good.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Literally.
Okay. Go ahead, Lo.
I think for me, if I'm ranking these in a partner, knowing myself as I am and my experiences, I'm gonna have to go with personality being the biggest thing. I've come to know that that's super important. And then I'm actually gonna have to go with appearance. I'm gonna go with my my selfish side here. I was gonna put intelligence, but appearance is actually very, very important. It lets me put sex a little lower, because sex is important. But if you got the looks and you got the personality, then I definitely want to have sex with you, even if sex doesn't become as important at that point. So with that being said, I could put intelligence, sex, and finance in that order after all of that. Because I hate talking to dumb ladies. And then, no, for real though. And finance, I usually put that at the end. I guess out of all 5 of these, but like TZ said, I don't want to like downplay that. That's still important.
Yeah, absolutely. Z, you want to go?
Mine is exactly the same as Carlos's for almost the exact same reasons.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. All right. So with that, go ahead.
Wait, Z-Dog, did you take a shot?
Oh, my bad. One sec.
Don't let him off the hook.
True that. Uh-oh.
Oh, we heard that one.
The timing was right too. That one ain't feel rushed or nothing.
That was it. You got anything to add though?
Yeah, I'm gonna add. I think that if you have personality, appearance, and intelligence as your top 3, then you're not gonna have bad sex. It's just
what
not.
I'm talking about.
You're gonna have the chemistry. It's not like you'll work through whatever you need to do to make sure it's like top notch.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to be naturally at a certain level right off the bat.
Yeah.
No, and you can both work together to get there.
Assuming she doesn't have a big vagina.
Yep.
A big vagina? That's a thing?
If anybody's seen Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The white set vagina.
Oh my god.
What'd you say, Lo?
Vaginas are a thing? That's a good
I
thing?
hate it. Where the fuck did that
That's a thing for real? Is it a good thing or a bad thing to have a big vagina?
It just depends on if you got a big dick or not.
Don't dwell on it, John. Don't dwell on it.
If you got
I
a
was
big dick,
saying.
you gonna go.
Don't make me explain.
Oh, okay. So she ain't got no walls. Is what's a big vagina?
No, it's just big.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
That's for a family guy. That's 100% for a family.
I hate y'all. I hate it.
I got. Where did I get that from?
Oh, you
that
big
was from Meet the
vagina, big.
Millers.
Oh, I'll just play it. Sorry. Okay. Nice.
That was from Meet the Millers that I got that from.
That's funny. Yeah, I think for me, my top ones would definitely have to be.
Did you take the shot yet?
Okay, fine. All right. Excuse me. I don't think intelligence will have to be my first one because that's what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to somebody's mind. And then I would have to do personality and appearance, and then finance, and then sex. For me,
What was it again? Can you say it? You went through it kind of fast. I don't even think that was 5.
it was intelligence, personality, appearance, finance, and sex.
Sex is last? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wants to be a kept man.
Sex is last for me too. No lie.
All right. Did you take your shot?
Yeah, and like on finances for me, like I never wanted to be like rich or anything. Like money isn't everything for me, but I'm all about the experiences of life. Even though a lot of the good experience come with money, though.
If I were a girl, finance would probably be my 2 or 3.
I don't think finance needs to be rich.
Finance my 4.
Okay, that needs to be. What do you think that means? Then to be financially stable? You can say that.
Yeah, some sort of stability. Yeah,
I do need financial stability though, because I'm not finna be out here taking care of you and stuff. I might need to move finance up to the top 3. I'm good.
I guess to Zucker's point, having finance up higher does affect sex as well too.
Yeah.
Because if y'all out here struggling, it's like who wants to fuck in the middle of a pour?
Shit. When there's nothing else to do. When there's nothing else to do.
I used to say that though, but like I used to agree with Lowe's, but honestly, when I was at my worst, I was slinging some of my best dick. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like that's all I felt like I was good at, and so I was like, I gotta do this well.
Why
I gotta do this well.
But Teasy, why were you swinging the best dick when you were at your lowest?
Trying to overcompensate.
You were trying to get somewhere.
Oh,
you were trying to get somewhere. You were trying to get your sugar mama out of somewhere.
I mean, homosexuals are a real thing.
They are.
Yes,
bro.
it is.
Yes, they are.
So, for me, my top one is intelligence too. Intelligence, personality, appearance, finance, then sex.
so all y'all gonna do the 1, 2, 3. Intelligence, appearance, personality.
Was those your top 3?
No.
What was your top 3 again?
Personality, sex, appearance, intelligence.
Yeah, that would be your top 4.
Finance. Yeah. Whatever, nigga.
I don't know what type of Aquarius you are.
Fuck that, nigga. I'm happy.
Good. I'm glad you're happy, man. You know what I was thinking too?
She's not struggling.
How come has like your girlfriend ever been introduced as your girlfriend on the pod like that when she be on here?
I don't know.
I don't think so, but I think we should do that. I think it's important that the fans know who she is when she's here.
Okay.
Well, she be saying stuff like "that's my man" or shit like that. So
okay.
the world knows when she be up here. She be big stepping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ever
Yeah,
tell
as an outsider, we know.
I ever tell y'all she tried to make me post her? Like I've posted her recently, but we had like a discussion and she like kind of forced it upon me, like or tried to, and I was like, "What?" Like, never mind. That's a story for another day.
How you feel about that?
I ain't like that shit, bro.
Why you didn't want to post her?
Because I ain't that type of dude on social media, and it's like you want me to do this. You see, only time I post on my IG is for pod stuff.
Mm.
Like what?
Right. Okay.
Why you trying to do this? What's up? You know what I mean? She swore it wasn't nothing else, but I'm still skeptical to this day.
one.
Yeah, like what you wanna? I just felt like it was coming from somewhere else.
She wanted you to. She wanted to celebrate y'all union. You go post her when you get married, huh?
I posted her like a month or 2 ago. What month is it? July. So it must have been like, it's July, like early June.
After she got stranded in Puerto Rico.
That actually is when it was.
Free my girl.
I was ready to call the news, bro. Everything, man. I can't
so
believe that was a joke. Like I was telling everybody, like my friend over here stuck in Puerto Rico. I don't know how to get her out.
Right.
It was real for a minute.
Wow, I'm glad she's good, man.
Anyways, good shot clock, Los.
Yeah, for sure.
We got to ask the cast.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, my Ask the Cast was...
I'm interested in this one.
You guys have a teenage son. Your teenage son puts his hands on his teenage girlfriend or boyfriend. Her dad turns around and puts his hands on your son. How are you responding?
And can I just add some context for everyone? I think we should just assume the dad did as much damage to your son as your son did to his daughter or son.
Sounds good.
Let's just all agree on that. It was equal damage.
Your son blacked her eye. Daddy blacked his eye.
Damn. I'll go first if
Go ahead, TZ. I'm interested in yours.
I would have a conversation with the first things first. No, this is the Ask the Cast, no shots. But I don't mind taking another one. First things first, I would have a conversation with my son and say, one, you should avoid putting your hands on women as hard as you can. If it's unavoidable, that's a very, very few and far between circumstances, but they do come up. But as far as you can, try to avoid it. Don't do it. And one of the consequences of putting your hands on anyone, in particular a woman, is that someone might come and defend them. And so the fact that this happened to you, honestly, I feel like you deserved it. Of course, it depends on the circumstance, but he did what I would do if someone did that to you, so I get it. Now, after I have that conversation with him, I got to have a conversation with the dad. Like, nigga, don't do that. You know what I mean? I understand why, but talk to me next time. Let's relax. And if he said, nah, if you do it again, I'm going to do it again, I'd be like, all right, then I'm going to have to do something. But no, I probably wouldn't even threaten him because I would understand. And I would just make sure my son understood, if you do this again, that's going to happen again, and I'm not really going to be mad at him.
Yeah.
So that's really a consequence that you need to be mindful of forevermore.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I would do it. But I would definitely, if nothing else, have a conversation with the dad because, I understand, but
it needs to be done.
What's up, bro?
That type of conversation would need to be had. I didn't even think that far into it, but I agree with what you said, though. Like, I would be like, yeah, I mean, you put your hands on a female, like, what you expect. You know what I'm saying? I got beat up by a girl when I was in 5th grade. I stood there and I let her beat me up.
Did you deserve it?
I don't think so. I think she was bullying me.
See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes.
But she did. She beat me up. I mean, I let her beat me up.
I don't think you should have did that.
I should have beat her up.
If you was my son.
I should have beat her up, but I would have been in so much trouble if I would have did that.
Why is she beating you up?
I think she was really trying to bully me. I can't remember what it was about, but I mean, she was just a bald head little girl.
Were you calling her
she
that?
Was a bully. I don't think I was calling her that.
Okay.
I can't remember the details. I was in the 5th grade. I remember the incident and how I felt afterwards, and I felt very defeated by a girl.
Oh,
sorry to get sidetracked, but
sorry.
You actually weren't finished. I just jumped in and said you shouldn't have let her do that.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever. I wouldn't, if I could go back in time, I probably still would let her beat me up again.
So in this particular scenario, what's your thoughts with the Ask the Cast?
No, absolutely. I agree with you with what you said. Like, I mean, if my kid put his hands on a female, like, I probably would beat him up too.
That's what I'm thinking, but again, I say this all the time. TZ revolutionized my whole thinking with parenting when nobody should be putting their hands on you. However, if you put your hands on somebody, these are the consequences. So this is a conversation that definitely has to be had with the son.
Yeah, like, where is he getting that type of behavior from to do that?
And I would make sure to talk to the parent, but I would, I guess in the same way as TZ, hey man, next time, I'm this type of parent. We can handle this together, but it's never okay for you to put your hands on a child at the end of the day. This child is not yours. I will handle this for you. So
I would say that, but again, I had to say, if he don't agree to that, I gotta respect it, but I would come in there like, yo, you gotta chill, like, don't do that. And and respect have to be willing to respect if he don't respect it. You know what I'm saying?
I would even come to the extent like not to like embarrass my child or anything like that, but my child need to come back. My child need to come and apologize to this young lady for putting his hands on her and disrespecting her.
Assuming she didn't deserve it as well.
Right.
Assuming she didn't deserve it.
Assuming that she didn't deserve it. And he needs to do this in front of this parent, and then I need to see how this parent responds, and that's going to determine the depths of where this conversation with this parent go. Because if you just outlandish, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna protect my child.
What happened if you bring the kid over, he apologized, the dad look at the daughter and she say okay, and then he just slam the door, like that's it, like bitch, not bitch, but
that's the end of that relationship, and you gotta respect
that. Is the end of that relationship. Period. That shit is toxic, and I'm not letting you do that.
Right.
I'm controlling every bit of that.
I respect you, my child, for being a man and going to correct your mistakes and apologize. You know what I'm saying? I need to make sure that you understand that you don't put your hands on her.
What do you want the dad to do or say?
I would just want him to be respecting of it. Because, like, real respect real, right? So if you a real ass nigga, like, I respected you for beating his ass for this shit. You know, so respect me for how we're trying to come and correct this situation. How I'm trying to teach my son to correct this situation. And then if you don't, then that's a whole nother conversation, because then that's disrespect.
Right. Yeah.
I got a question. I don't know, y'all. We might need to come back to this. I just want to know, like, as a woman, can a woman? Well, I mean, women do it all the time anyway. But you think a woman can raise a man?
I think she can make sure that motherfucker don't die.
Was it last week? Was it last week when I said y'all niggas never answer questions the way I expect? 2 weeks ago? Because what the fuck?
Okay.
I think she can be there. She can provide emotional, mental, financial support and everything like that. However, I do feel that it's pertinent for him to have male influence in order to be a real man.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
I wish I had like a steady male influence.
Hey, John, have you ever heard our earlier episodes? Because we definitely talked about this.
Oh, for real?
He don't listen to the pod.
Damn, you can't be saying that on the
Maybe it was before he joined the pod.
I thought he was gonna deny it. Nigga just accepted it. Like, damn, bruh.
I mean, I do be listening, but I have not have listened to that one, but I do be listening. You don't see my descriptions I put on these motherfuckers.
You guys got any thoughts on the Ask the Cast? All right, me too. I agree. I was gonna say, do y'all have any thoughts on the Ask the Cast?
I'm like exactly in the same boat as Nick.
If
well, technically, I mean, yeah, mostly, yeah, but I feel like I gotta double down on the beat down on my kid, regardless of whether they're a guy or a girl. Like, my kid has to get whooped by the parenting figure if it came down as bad as what they did to the other kid. If my kid is in the state of mind where he thinks he could just whoop up on another being with no consequence, whether that be from an outside source or from within, they got another thing coming to them. Like, they need to know that there's consequences. Yeah, you might have just got your ass whooped by the girl or dude's father, but you're gonna get your ass whooped by me too, and then you're also gonna see me fighting, not actual fighting, but I'm gonna have this discussion, probably heated discussion, for putting your hands on my child, because I was definitely gonna handle this, and I appreciate you taking care of your kid, because that's exactly what I would have done for mine, but you can't. I can't imagine myself having put my hands on someone else's kids either. So that's why it's hard for me to like 100% understand what the other person did.
Yeah.
If the parent,
I'm actually going to disagree with Carlos on this one.
Disagree, you say?
You would put your hands on somebody else's kids?
Yeah, I think that if your kid puts his or her hands on another child, and that's the parent's snap reaction is to give them back what they dealt. Like, we're not talking about them going overboard. They dealt back whatever they gave to the kid, right? So like, I'm assuming that if the kid shoves the other kid, you're not going to go and throw him against the tree. Like, nothing crazy, right? It's just you're just pushing them, right?
Right.
So like, if it's tit for tat, then I'm 100% in agreement that the other parent can do that, and I'm going to let it happen as the consequence, because they need to learn the lesson, obviously. Like, they need to see the repercussions of their actions, but I'm actually allowing the other parent to do it because my benefit, the benefit of the doubt that I give people is that they don't, or I guess I don't give them the benefit of the doubt. I assume people are not, if the kid is doing that, there's something wrong in the parenting.
Yeah.
I'm not assuming this is the first time a kid has done this, right? So I'm going to go up and try to correct the action immediately because maybe they're not getting it corrected at home. And they need to understand from another person, from some outside force who isn't, grooming them, right? That this isn't cool.
Come on.
Nice callback.
For real. But that's what I'm saying though, because like for a child to do that, that's, I feel like, a learned behavior. Like they
might
watched,
see this at home.
Yeah, they watched something like this go on. That's, in my opinion, that's how I perceive it, for it to have been done. In order for them to think that that's okay, I don't think nobody comes out the womb like wanting to like beat up bitches or just fight people or just angry. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like a learned behavior or a behavior of circumstance.
I'm curious real quick. How would you all handle it if you were the other parent? Are you
the teenage girl?
You find out that your daughter's
boyfriend
boyfriend hit her. Do you? Oof. Oh, yeah, not even do you anything. How do you handle it?
Oof.
If I found out and I knew the boyfriend, because if I know the boyfriend, I know the parents. So I'm definitely gonna call the parents first. If I witness it, that's something totally different. Yeah. If I witness it, I'm taking reprimand. What is it? Reprimands. Goddamn. I want repercussions. I want reparations on that shit. Yes, on that, man. No, I need it all. No, like, this not finna how it's finna go down. Like, because I mean, that's just like, as a parent, like, I can't imagine kids getting bullied. Like, you go wanna take initiative. You be ready to fight some kids.
I'm probably gonna have to pistol whip him.
Oh my God.
Only because like, I'm not finna shoot a kid, but at the same time, like, bro, you need to know I have a gun and I'm not afraid to use it. And at the same time, if you willing to bruise up and hurt my kid, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling how you gonna retaliate. But just know I got this piece right here. And if I need to bring it to the situation, I will bring peace to the situation.
I would absolutely fight you if you pistol whip my kid. I will come to your house to scrap.
My kid needs to know that they're protected at their own house, but they gotta know that they're not. It's not a safe haven for them for their criminal activities either. Right. So like, they need to know that their father is gonna protect their kid. Like, yo, my dad got me because this other person pistol whipped my face for beating up their kid. Like they gotta know, like, my father is here to love me, but I'm also scared of my dad because he whooped me for doing the same thing. Like, that's my reasoning for what I said.
That's hilarious, Ace.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, though, man, going through that as a parent.
But I'm gonna die against Ace, though.
I don't want to be on either end of that. Yeah,
Ace gonna shoot me.
You already know. How you gonna get away with the murder?
If she pistol whip my kid, you're gonna end up killing me.
Damn.
I mean, that's what it's gonna have to come to. But you know, a lesson will be learned at this point. You know, there are consequences to repercussions.
No, we're gonna have to move. Got a one little fight. My mom got scared. We going because this about to be a war at this point.
I think I would have to talk to the other parent and like really. My main thing though is I need to know what you're doing to
correct the situation.
Yeah, to reprimand your kid.
Yeah.
And if I don't like the answer, I might take things into my own hands. Yeah. Because if it's just gonna be a conversation,
I feel like at that point, if it's already like I gotta ask, like Jun said, if I'm there and I witness it, then you know that's when the pistol whipping might come out. But if I talk to your parent and your parent ain't did shit, okay, we might have to go about this another route. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would hate to be in that situation.
I would too. I really would. Even like I would hate to be in that type of situation as an adult with grown kids. That's like something too that goes on as well. Mm-hmm. Like how do you handle that as an adult?
Like how did Chris Brown mama be like, son, you was with Rihanna?
Nah, my son,
she was
grown ass. Too.
That's what I'm saying.
She probably was like, that's his daddy's child.
Like your daddy.
Yeah. Use your daddy's child.
Hey John, can you take the time?
We at 157.
We about to have to cut it short.
Zero
anyway.
Battery.
Yeah, the battery.
You stumbled on an interesting one, but we're gonna come back to it because we do need to switch the battery.
All right, one moment.
Adult kids that's beating women.
Yeah,
that's a complicated situation.
Yeah.
Because if he an adult, I can't even box.
I don't think I could stay for too much.
Hold on, Los. We're gonna pause you real quick so we can change the batteries out.
He was just saying he can't stay past the battery change.
Oh, okay. All right, Los.
We just gonna do positives after this, so it's all good.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Z.
You wanna do any drops before you disconnect?
Should I put it back in?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Any plugs for yourself? I know you got a business you're trying to start.
Let's go.
No.
Not yet. Nah. Okay.
All right, man. Well, shout out to your new business ventures.
No,
man.
all good, man. Yeah, we out here for you.
Actually, it's all good. We just gonna end it here if everybody's cool. Stay black, stay strong. Remember, they can't bring you down unless they below you. Loyalty before royalty. The real respond. Pimps up, hoes down. You know where the fuck you want to be.
And bros before hoes too.
What is that?
Bros before hoes.
Toodles. I don't know if I subscribe to that.
Okay.
Come on, TJ.
Wait, no, let's go into it. Why not?
It was great having you.
Okay, all right.
He's in love.
Hold on.
Oh.
Thank you. And for real, thanks for being on, Z-Dog.
Absolutely,
really appreciate it.
man. Yes, you brought up some great points, man. I love your intelligence, and kudos to you and your new family that's about to begin, man.
Alright, thanks, appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, Los.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, yeah, Los. This was fun. It wasn't the same, but it is what it is.
Yeah, chill out with it. You're gonna get used to it.
Oh my God.
I fans like it. Alright, guys.
Shout out to all my gay niggas.
Why?
Alright. Bye, man. Oh, they go. Alright. That was good.
I was saying bros before hoes even as a single nigga. Like, the hoes do things that the bros can't do.
Yeah.